What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Walking Dead World Beyond video. This was easily the best episode of the season and the whole show for me. We open with a flashback of Leo's early days with Lila and the pair hit it off. We know it is in the past as the bearded guy was the test subject from last season, and this shows them tracking the walkers as we cut right back to now and we learn that the Omaha and, campus colony, the whole fall of that had something to do with Project V, a chemical that they suspect they used on the population, meaning they were unable to fight back against the herd. That explains who that weird police guy was at the start of the season. The herd was simply a cover-up, and Huck speculated that while the Civic Republic location is secret, the CRM possibly wanted to destroy the places they had an alliance with, as they possibly had a balance or threat to the balance of power of the Civic Republic, or more than possibly the militia themselves. Not quite the bring the world back to normal that Elizabeth has been banging on about to justify her actions. It clearly, to me, has something to do with the civilian oversight deadline, and by showing that they are risk using these false flags, then the CRM can rule forever. We got to see Jadis again, who absolutely lights up this scene and had really good chemistry with the actress who plays Huck. Later, we did learn that it's been 6 years since Jadis boarded the helicopter with Rick and has risen through the ranks. She also explains that the trash people had their own language which brought them together, which is why they were so very, very weird. Now, Huck has trained her since she brought something important, which is, of course, Rick. You know, the biggest guy in the whole franchise, and I do expect we will see him very soon, as in the promo for next week, she says that something is missing, which I can't remember the exact wording, but it, to me, seems like Rick is missing, and she's in the CRM secret police. Over the course of the episode, it's clear she's been indoctrinated to the CRM ways of thinking, and after the war with Negan and how she lost everything, she was just chilling in her trash pile, she would no doubt look at the CRM and think, hey, that's a pretty sweet gig. Now, the question is, what's going on with Rick? I doubt Grimesy is really down with what the CRM are doing, and he's also been through hell, so I'm not 100% certain. I've seen some theories on Reddit say how that they think that they're working on a real long con with the CRM, but I don't know, as she was really trying to work on Huck and seemed like that she thought that Huck was doing some bad things, which in the eyes of the CRM they wouldn't be happy with. So I wonder if she is trying to scope out if Huck is actually a turncoat and will actually help her. We have Percy and Iris leave a message for Elton, and I wonder why Percy is so ride or die for Iris. They've kissed once, and I wonder if they've done a bit more. I couldn't remember. I kind of blocked that out from my memory, as Leo realises that Lila has been in on Project V all along, as he remembers seeing her files in a bag in the flashback scene we had at the start. Elton learns that the group aren't leaving, and I found it convenient that they found a way to get the message unless I really missed something. We learn how one of the guys in the council wants to actually turn them all in, and it's risky as well. Indira is also at risk with the medicine, and that could be at risk if Iris does destroy the base. This is the problem, she does need it to live, and for some reason, I don't know, it's a weird one here. I'm not sure about Will going in and that, it just felt very off. I loved the pushing of the CRM plot, and something about this episode felt very gripping and complete despite not getting a definitive answer on what the heck is going on. But Huck and Felix do plan to head into the secret research base we've seen in the post-credits scene so far, after Felix did plead to her better nature. She knows that what her mother doing is wrong, or whatever she's doing that is secret. So we finally learn what Huck did that left her to be exiled and having to do the mission to go and get Hope. She had a husband who messed up with trainees, leaving people killed, and she covered up for him. This led to her getting in trouble as they head into the research facility and find the test subject walkers, which isn't too surprising, but I'm gutted we didn't learn more exactly about Project V, but we will do possibly next episode. But we learned about Lila's backstory and how her husband was killed and her kid also in the outbreak, as the kid was turned and killed the husband at night, which is just incredibly dark. This is why she is so eager to do what she's doing and revealed herself as doing things for the greater good as she worked and tested on animals before the collapse. And she's willing to lose her humanity to experiment on people because she's lost a bit of her humanity already with her children and her husband. So it's interesting, and I wonder if the A and B could be some form of recently bitten and recently turned. As we saw Heath taken, and I don't think he was bitten, but I could be wrong. But I think that's possibly what they're doing here. But I would lie if I 100% knew exactly what I thought, and I'd love to hear your theories down below. I did think that Huck would turn on Felix to save herself, and it was interesting seeing Jadis, as that scene with them, the pair of them, was very, very tense. And I do wonder, like I said, if this is a complete long con. The weak part of the episode was the stuff on the farm, which I don't really care about. Iris has managed to get pretty much everyone killed or captured she's come into, and she is just a real bad luck omen. Percy, I am worried for you, mate. But we saw Will head off as well to try and at least save the medicine, leaving Indira's kid to be killed, and possibly Will also being captured. But I'm unsure there, as it was just left up in the air. And, well, it's going to be a fun ride, I think. A really, really good episode. I thought it was some really good writing. Dialogue is still a little bit clunky. And Huck's accent, mate, I don't know what's going on with that. But she is really, really good. I think Huck might be one of my favourite characters, apart from Felix, of course. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like down below. Do subscribe with notifications on. I will be doing a Doctor Who video tonight, whenever this goes up. I don't know if this is going up on Sunday or Monday. I'm unsure yet, but you'll know when you've actually seen it. So if you're into that, check that out as well. And we are doing videos almost daily. I've kind of got back into Ocarina of Time at the moment, so I'm really, really addicted to that. But that's besides the point. If you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like down below. Do subscribe with notifications on if you want more from us, and I'd love to hear all of your comments down below on this show. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What are your theories? Have a good Halloween, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.